Film Club. Last night I experienced David Byrne's American Utopia. It is a concert film of the former Talking Heads frontman's Broadway show that opened back in 2017.
What if we could eliminate everything from the stage except the stuff we care about the most? Without cables or wires, what would be left? Well, it would be us and you.
I feel like Broadway shows of established artists have become the norm for musical acts over the past couple of years. And actually, with everything that's going on, it might be one of the only ways forward. Anyway, this concert was filmed in front of a packed house, and I came into watching it completely cold. I know a few Talking Head songs, I might be able to pick out a few, but honestly, I do not know anything about David Byrne's solo career. I like what I've heard, but in no way is it on any kind of rotation in my life. The film is directed by Spike Lee. Now, I've seen many big concert cinema films, and there's always two ways that they try and play it. They either go down the route of just filming it as it is, and sometimes they can end up feeling a bit distant. You can see this crowd having a wonderful time, and you're sitting in an audience that is not moving at all, and you're like, yeah, I suppose you kind of had to be there. And then there's the other way, where you kind of intersperse the live performances with interviews. Martin Scorsese's Shine a Light comes to mind when you think of it like that. He uses lots of archive material to try and, scrape back a little bit of what the Rolling Stones history is. It's not 100% successful. This film by Spike Lee is very much in that first camp. I'm coming in and I'm going to film this Broadway show, and I'm going to try and document it as best I can. And thanks to his incredibly exciting direction and the wonderful staging, this film ends up being completely engrossing, even for a complete novice like me. You really don't feel like you're missing out of being there, because this film allows you to experience the show in a completely different way. We're not just in the audience all the time. We're sometimes right alongside David Byrne as he's performing the songs. There's some great camera angles from above the stage, allowing us to see the performers connecting with each other. And this film and the show is all about just stripping back and letting, as he put it, people see people. And there is a sort of narrative at play in this film as well. It starts with David Byrne alone on the stage talking to a brain while singing the song Here. And I have to admit that the opening couple of minutes of this film, I was like, I'm not sure whether I can stay here. It felt a little bit TED talky. I didn't want a lecture at that point. But slowly, as the other performers come out and the music picks up pace and the lighting and the production gets into full swing, you really, all of that stuff just melted away, and I found myself really enjoying it. But anyway, the narrative, it's kind of about David Byrne setting out an ideal for an American utopia and how modern society can navigate into the future and come out of the other side as better people. There is one bit where he talks about voting percentages, and I did think, where are we going? But he lets the songs mainly do all the politicising for him. There is one bit that I think everybody will be talking about, and it is quite powerful, and it could have so easily gone wrong, but he performs a Janelle Monáe track that Spike Lee intercuts with images of people holding up giant blown up photographs of African Americans that have been struck down either due to police violence or racial violence. And as I say, that could have gone terribly wrong. But actually, David Byrne's American Utopia, in conjunction with Spike Lee's direction, ends up being a wholly enjoyable experience. At this time where we're kind of shut up and the nights are drawing in, it was really nice to just experience a bit of live music again, even if it was just from my sofa. Until we can get back to normal, this might have to do for now. But if it all ends up as good as this is, then at least it'll soften the blow.
As people, we're a work in progress. Who we are, it extends beyond ourselves to the connections between all of us.
thank you very much for watching my review. This concert film has been broadcast in America this Saturday, I believe, and I'm not sure when it'll be available for people outside of the London Film Festival to actually watch. But as always, follow my Twitter page and I'll try and keep everybody updated. But until next time, thank you very much and goodbye.